Good morning, and welcome to Morning Cereal. Okay, good morning, and welcome to Thursday, affectionately known as Friday Eve, as we all know. And if you're feeling a little bit frisky today is National Fashion Revolution Day. So go crazy with that wardrobe today. Today is also Love Your Thighs Day. I guess they just kind of picked a body part, but today is just about promoting body positivity. So we'll go with thighs, I guess. And lastly, it's appropriate that today is also Scream Day, because get ready, all you Gen X ladies. Today is National New Kids on the Block Day. Now, I'll admit they had some great songs. And the old men on the block, they have a Vegas residency this summer. So if you'd like to see them do their dance moves in a slightly slower motion while singing your favorite NKOTB songs, head on out to Vegas. Well, our quote today comes from someone who also has had some great songs. It's from Kelly Clarkson, and she's talking about perseverance here. Kelly Clarkson said, "My experiences remind me that it's those black clouds that make the blue skies even more beautiful." End quote. So keep your chin up, people. The sun will come out again, eventually. Well, today's news, facts, and birthdays are for April 24th. And we're going to start way back today in 1184 BC. Now, we've all heard this story and we've watched movies about it. This is the date that the Greeks entered the city of Troy, hiding in the infamous wooden Trojan horse. Then we're going to skip up a few thousand years to 2007, when on this date, the most awarded female recording artist of all time, Whitney Houston, she divorced R&B singer and songwriter Bobby Brown. Apparently, they had some irreconcilable differences after 14 years of marriage. And then lastly, in 2023, just a couple years ago, India surpassed China as the world's most populous country, according to UN estimates. They now have over 1.425 billion people in India. China has 1.41 billion people. That's a difference of just over 14 million people. So just to compare, the United States only has 340 million people. We're over a billion behind both of them. Well, happy birthday to you if your birthday is today. You share a birthday with singer-actress Barbra Streisand. She's 83 today. And entertainer Kelly Clarkson. She's 43 today. And the number one song on this date back in 1991 was You're in Love by Wilson Phillips. Now, if you don't remember the band Wilson Phillips, it was made up of three women, and they sang just the most wholesome love songs you can imagine, right? You're in Love was no different. It was their third and their final number one hit, and it earned a Grammy nomination for Best Pop Vocal by Duo or a Group. Well, let's jump into some wholesome self-improvement with our book review segment. And as you know, we are reading Stephen R. Covey's The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. And yesterday we began Covey's second chapter, The 7 Habits, an overview. And this is where Covey discussed how important and influential habits are in our lives. They essentially make up what makes us either effective or ineffective. And Covey defined habits yesterday for us as, quote, the intersection of knowledge, skill, and desire, end quote. Covey says that we have to have all three, knowledge, skill, and desire, to make something a habit in our lives. Now, Covey acknowledges it's going to take a tremendous effort to change these deeply embedded habitual tendencies, just like procrastination, impatience, criticalness, or selfishness. These are all habits that are hard to change, but in doing so, they will reap real change and freedom. So today we begin our next subchapter, which is called The Maturity Continuum. And Covey is telling us that the 7 habits in this book, they are not, quote, separate or piecemeal psych-up formulas, end quote. Instead, these habits work, quote, in harmony with the natural laws of growth, providing incremental, sequential, and a highly integrated approach to the development of personal and interpersonal effectiveness, end quote. As such, Covey says the habits move and grow progressively on a maturity continuum, quote, from dependence to independence to interdependence, end quote. So our natural growth and maturing takes us from the dependence to independence to interdependence. And we start as babies dependent on others for nearly everything we do. Then as we grow older, we learn to become more independent, quote, physically, mentally, emotionally, and financially, end quote. And this growth and newfound independence, it should lead toward each of us to become more, quote, inner-directed and self-reliant, end quote. Then, Covey says, if we continue to grow and mature, quote, we become increasingly aware that all of nature is interdependent, end quote. And that like nature's natural system of interdependence, this also applies to society and, quote, that human life also is interdependent, end quote. So, back to the maturity continuum. Dependence, independence, and interdependence. Covey says that dependence is, quote, the paradigm of you. You take care of me. You come through for me. You didn't come through for me. I blame you for the results, end quote. While independence is the paradigm of I can do it. I am responsible. I am self-reliant. I can choose, end quote. And finally today, interdependence is the, quote, paradigm of we. We can do it. We can cooperate. We can combine our talents and abilities and create something greater together, end quote. Well, nice work hanging in there. A lot of definitions today, but tomorrow we're going to dig in a little bit deeper into these dependencies with Covey. And we're still going to be in the maturity continuum subchapter, so come back for that. Hey, thanks so much for joining us today. We'll see you back here tomorrow on a Friday, and have a fantastic day. Don't forget to follow and subscribe to the Morning Serial podcast on the One Life Live It channel. You can find more episodes and videos by visiting our YouTube channel and the website at Sean Inglis and at SeanInglis.com, where you can also follow our other podcasts, the Mr. and Mrs. Inglis podcast and the Life Happens podcast. In these other podcasts, we'll dive deeper into everyday issues, self-improvement and well-being, business and finance, and we welcome special guests too. So join us. It'll be a good time, I promise. Thanks again for listening. Have a fantastic day, and we'll see you tomorrow.